Hi, this is Greg Rakestraw, and you're watching the UIndy Xperience. We're doing this once a month from the Donatos at Madison and Edgewood, just south of the University of Indianapolis campus. Every year, the University of Indianapolis sends multiple swimmers to the National Championships meet, and there is also no reason to think that that won't continue this year. They also bring in athletes from literally all corners of the globe. So we'll talk with student athletes from Indianapolis, not to mention Brazil and Israel, plus the longtime head coach Gary Kincaid. Again, one of the many outstanding programs that helped UIndy to a top 10 finish last year in the Directors' Cup. They're always scoring points at nationals. It is men's and women's swimming and diving, and head coach Gary Kincaid is our guest. Coach, as always, good to see you, and I know it's the early days of the 12-13 campaign. How's it going for you and your team so far?
Very well. They're working very hard. We're probably working them harder than they're used to, but we were in the middle of a set tonight, and one of them said, "I'm hungry. They're going to have enough pizza for me?" And that was one of my girls.
One of the things that is, in addition to just simply being good year in, year out, you have the most unique mix of student athletes that any team has on campus. It is the United Nations seeing the flags at times in the auditorium. Tell us about the recruiting efforts overseas for your team.
There really isn't a recruiting effort overseas. It's just with the success that we've had, especially with the beginning with Arel from Turkey way back when you were a student with us. It has just blossomed from there, and I probably have inquiries about our program at least 5 or 6 a week from international student athletes, and most of them are very good. Not only very good athletes, but they're also very good students.
What are kind of the goals from an individual and team standpoint for nationals this year?
Well, I think it's trying to get back to where we were with having 16 go there. I think we had 9 women last year and 7 men, or something of that combination.
As we talk a little Greyhound swimming, and one of the more decorated swimmers on this year's roster, after 3 outstanding years, her senior season coming up here at UIndy, it is Maura Donahue. Thank you so much for the time, and can you believe this is the final go-around for you?
No, I still feel like I just graduated high school and I'm a freshman. I'm like, now I'm like a senior. I'm like, what? To join the real world? So it's a little crazy thing that it's the last go-round.
Last year, you and several teammates had a chance to swim in the national championships that were held down in Mansfield, Texas. What was that experience like for you?
It was really fun, and it's always great to get all the teams together and really meet other schools and other athletes and just get to build friendships and really get to network with them too and see how their year's been going, and it's fun to see them at once a year. And
frankly, that's how high the bar is set at UIndy as far as swimming is concerned. You expect to make the national championships in multiple events. What are some of the events you're hoping to make it in 2013?
I'm going to keep with my normal 100, 200, 500, and 1,000, and then hopefully we get our relays through again so we can have some good strong relays at the competition too.
No practice, just kind of really starting to get underway for the swimming season. How's it gone for you and your teammates so far?
Well, I'm pretty sure I can speak for the whole team in saying that we are very sore. It's just that, like you said, it's that time of season. We're getting in the grind and just got to stretch out and do your best.
Again, it's also a pretty high bar that has been set over the years by this swimming and diving program. What does being a part of that history and tradition mean to you?
You know, it's just special just to look back and say that, hey, even like in the future, if we're doing well, you're like, I was a part of that. You know, I helped start this tradition and whatnot. It's a special thing.
What's going to make this a good year for you and your teammates?
You know, we're just, like we were talking earlier, just keeping the expectations high. And we got such a good potential this year, and kids are working hard. I call them kids. But
it means you're a senior, you're an old man on the team. That's what that means.
Our team is working hard, and we just, hopefully we can bring home a conference title.
And this is your senior season at UIndy as well. Tell us about just the thoughts of knowing this is your last go-around as a Greyhound swimmer.
It is my last year. I can't believe it's been already 3 years that I'm here. I remember I came on my birthday. I was clueless, didn't know where I'm coming from.
Now tell us about how you found out about the University of Indianapolis and making the trip from Israel to come over here and study here in the States and swim collegiately. Kind of walk us through what that decision-making process was like for you.
Well, I always knew I want to go to college because I didn't want to finish my swimming career while I was in the Army.
Right.
So I sent emails with my times to all the coaches, and Gary emailed me back, and it sounds really interesting, and there was an Israeli here already. Mm-hmm. So I said that's the place I should be.
All right, now what's the major been for you here at UIndy?
Marketing and information system.
And what are you hoping to do with that, whether it's in Israel or the States or someplace else? What's the future entail for you?
Just work in business. I really am interested in working in marketing research.
Is that like the most fun day of the year when Coach says it's time to start tapering down for nationals?
That is probably my favorite day of the season, by far. Everyone gets so happy. You know, the energy is super high, and it really leads us into those taper meets and gets us pumped, and we always do well.
Now, let's talk about how are things going for in the classroom for you?
Good. I'm a senior biology major, so just getting down to the end with my science classes, applying to grad schools, and everything's going good right now. So
you can do a lot of things and go in a lot of different directions with a biology major. What are you hoping to do with yours?
Optometry is what I'm looking at, so hopefully going to be at IU optometry school next year.
It sounds like Coach Kincaid has been working you and your teammates pretty hard in practice so far.
Oh, definitely. I don't think I've ever been this tired on all 3 years that I've been here. I think each year we've been getting better and better. And this year just shows how much of a good team we have. Like, we've been working really hard, and I think we have the potential of going really far.
As you can tell, this is not exactly a south side of Indianapolis accent, but Julia, one of the numerous international swimmers that we have in the program from Brazil. Tell us about how you found out about swimming here at UIndy.
It's actually different from every other international student I talk to because I have a sister and a brother that go to school here.
Okay.
So they helped me a lot. I was looking into D1 schools, and they told me, why not look at D2? Mm-hmm. My times are competitive, I can make it to nationals, so why not? So I started looking at scholarships, and I just emailed the schools that had my program and that had a good reputation on the swimming program. So.
And are you happy with the choice you've made now a couple of years removed from it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I like our school. I like the swimming program. I like our team. Our team has been getting better and better with each year.
As always, thanks to the great folks at Donato's for hosting us for the UIndy Xperience, located on the corner of Madison and Edgewood, just south of the University of Indianapolis campus. Of course, you can watch these features as many times as you'd like by going to the official athletic website of the University of Indianapolis, athletics.uindy.edu, where you can follow all 21 of UIndy's intercollegiate athletics programs.